This place in the next 5 years and 10 years is going to be one of the most advanced financial cities in the world. It's going to be like kind of the Singapore of Sri Lanka or the Dubai of Sri Lanka as well.
Colombo is changing. And we need to talk about that.
Do you see many Chinese in Colombo now?
Yeah.
Yeah, many more.
A lot of Chinese.
A lot of Chinese living here.
Yeah.
When you have a country craving development and modernization, and you also have massive foreign investments flowing in, especially from China, you have a capital city that is transforming before our eyes.
And this place is mind-blowing.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing, so stunning.
Yeah. So you say it's been open for 1 year, right?
1 year.
1 year.
More than 1 year.
The entire
That's true.
hotel.
In today's video, I will show you the modern and rich side of Colombo, which in the past 10 years has made some incredible transformations, and in a few more years might look completely different from how it looks today. And at the end of the video, I will also have a question for you to answer. So let's begin.
Good morning, guys, from Colombo, the capital of Sri Lanka. In today's video, I want to show you the rich and the modern side of this fascinating city. Right now, I'm in one of the most busy and chaotic areas, which is called Petta Market. But very soon we are gonna meet someone which is gonna bring us to the modern and developed side. Let me tell you that this city is going through a transformation and a development that is historical. We will remember this for the rest of our life, because in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, Colombo is not gonna look like this anymore. So I want to really show you what is happening right now. Nice car, sir.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Razal, and he just came to pick me up, and he will be the one showing me around the rich and modern side of Sri Lanka. Thank you for coming, Razal.
You're welcome, sir.
Razal was explaining me that Sri Lanka it's a multi-ethnic country, and as everywhere in the world you have the rich people, middle class people and poor people. But Sri Lanka now it's in a very unique situation because it's receiving a lot of money from abroad, and very soon I will explain you more about this.
Even Sinhala people, Tamil people, Muslim, there are a lot of rich people in Sri Lanka.
A lot of rich.
Yeah. The thing is, the rich people, they have a lot of money, and the poor people or the middle class people, they have very small money.
Yeah, there is like a big difference.
Yeah, very big difference.
Big difference. Yeah.
The most modern and developed area in Colombo now, it's right here. It's called Galle Face Green. That's where you find most of the hotels and shopping malls and modern towers. But as you can imagine, the city is developing very fast. So the modern area is becoming bigger and bigger.
This one behind me is the ITC Ratnadipa, which is one of the most modern buildings here in Colombo, and it's a $500 million investment from the Indian group, which is called ITC. So it's a foreign investment, in particular by Indians, and we'll see during this video that most of these modern buildings are foreign investments. So there are two towers here, and they are connected with this bridge, which is a swimming pool in the middle. One tower is the ITC hotel, and the other tower is one of the most expensive private residences of South India. It's called Sapphire Tower, and they're super luxurious and like super expensive as well.
At the Sapphire Residence, the apartments, which they call it Sky Mansions, they start from 1.4 million US dollars and they go all the way up to $5 million. So for sure they are targeting a very exclusive clientele.
I'm inside the ITC hotel now, just checking out the lobby and the good smell of luxury. When you go to the 5-star hotel or like luxury malls and condo, it always smells good, you know.
The next destination is Port City, Colombo. It's just a few minutes away from the ITC towers, so everything is around this area. But this is a very important part of this video, and I really want to explain you what is happening here, because it's kind of a big deal.
Do you see many Chinese in Colombo now?
Yeah.
Yeah, many
There's
more.
a lot of Chinese.
Lot of Chinese living here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have taken a lot of loans from China, I think.
Yeah.
So that's why they are coming and they are doing some. I don't know how, but they are earning money from Sri Lanka.
They're making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, China now is doing a lot of business in Sri Lanka and in Colombo in particular. So a lot of Chinese people, managing directors, investors, all sort of like levels. They are moving here to work and to do like project management and grow this city into like a modern and developed capital. It's happening.
Before I bring you inside this city and explain you everything, let me show you something extremely helpful when I travel.
One thing that was very important for me during this Sri Lanka trip was having data on my phone as soon as I arrive in Sri Lanka. And that's why the sponsor of this video, Airalo, which is an eSIM provider, it's a big support for this trip in Sri Lanka.
I've been using Airalo for a few years now, in China, in Sri Lanka now, in Bangladesh, Pakistan, and so many other countries. And it's extremely easy because you just download the app, choose the country where you're going, and just buy the eSIM from your phone.
If you want to get your eSIM with the code Gabi, you can get $3 off as a discount. I'll put the link down below in the description.
Another thing that I love is that you can buy the regional eSIM. So for example, if you go to Asia, you just buy one eSIM for the entire area, and you can get also unlimited data. So download the app, use my discount code and check out the packages that they have. All right, let's go back to the video now and let's explore Port City, Colombo.
So we officially made it to Port City, and this place, it's something else. I have to explain you what is happening, because now we only see sand and constructions going on and cranes everywhere, and it really looks like a ghost town. This place in the next 5 years and 10 years is gonna be one of the most advanced financial cities in the world. It's gonna be like kind of the Singapore of Sri Lanka, or the Dubai of Sri Lanka as well. And it's gonna be full of skyscrapers, high rises, luxury malls, luxury residential towers, so very high-end accommodations. There is gonna be a marina, there is gonna be like a beach, private villas. There's gonna be like an entire city built off of the city of Colombo. It's basically inside the city of Colombo. We are still in the city center, but the Chinese, they came here and they reclaimed the water, similar to what they've done in Dubai with the Palm Jumeirah. So they basically put a bunch of sand and they make it like a land. And now they just completed phase 1, which is the reclaim of the land. And now they're beginning the phase 2, which is the construction of the bridges, of the roads, and slowly they will start to build all the skyscrapers and building and accommodations.
They're actually not doing it so slowly. As you can see from this footage, the phase 2 is also developing very fast. Bridges have been already built, as well as many roads. When the Chinese are behind the projects and they start building, man, they do things extremely fast. Just look at what they've done in China, man, in just few years.
So this is gonna be part of the marina of the port city. Look how beautiful it looks. Really nice. This one is gonna be the beach. As you can see, it's a nice beach that goes all around there. They make the wave breaker, so the water is calm. So this is an investment entirely made by a Chinese developer. So it's all from China, all the money. They already spent $1.4 billion just to reclaim this land from the ocean. This year in 2026, they already invested another $300 million just to continue the phase 2 with the roads. And in total, it's gonna be a $15 billion investment to basically build the entire area and make it like a functional. So that's where we were just a few minutes ago, the ITC Hotel. And then behind you have the City of Dreams. And after here, we're gonna go there.
Even though the Chinese are fully investing and financing and building this new city, the owner of the land is actually the Sri Lankan government. And so the question is, why the Chinese are spending all this money and doing all this work if they're not owning anything?
So the area that they reclaim from the Indian Ocean is 269 hectares. And because it's a Chinese investment, the money are all coming from China. They gave 116 hectares to the Chinese.
So let me explain a little bit better. Sri Lanka, in exchange of building Port City, gave 43% of the land to China, but not forever, but just for the next 99 years. So for this time, China can do whatever they want. They can build, they can lease, and that's actually how they will repay this current investment. But after these 99 years, the entire land goes back to Sri Lanka.
And I forgot to mention the most important thing, because Port City Colombo, it's an SEZ, SEZ, the Special Economic Zone. Just to give you an idea, same as Shenzhen in China. So basically here is like a safe haven for tech companies, financial institutions, businesses. You can come here and you have special benefits for the tax. Most of the time you don't pay any tax if you move your business here, or you move your tech company here, or your bank here, or whatever business you have. And then you also have specific laws that don't apply for the rest of Sri Lanka. So very special, just to bring money, grow money, and kind of attract foreign investment. So this is a big deal, you know, making a special economic zone in the heart of Sri Lanka, in the heart of the capital, in Colombo, is gonna change the game completely. And this port city has been developed right next to the actual port of Colombo, which is a very important and very strategic international port, because you can imagine Sri Lanka is in the southern tip, so you know the Indian Ocean connects many places and many continents. Most of the activities are from China, but of course it's also run by Sri Lanka and also Indian. India also play a huge role in the economy of Sri Lanka, in the port, in many investment also in the modern area.
It's time to move on to our next destination, because we have more things to talk about. For example, the casino industry taking over in Colombo. But before we continue, let me know your thoughts about this project, the Port City Colombo. Let me know your opinion, your thoughts, and also if I missed some informations or you have additional informations, please share them in the comments.
So yeah, Sri Lanka is becoming like a huge casino hub. Unfortunately, I'm not a big supporter of casinos because people lose a lot of money. It's a big addiction, gambling, but they're opening a lot of casinos. And now we're going to one of them, City of Dreams. This one right here. Massive building.
City of Dreams is the first integrated resort in Sri Lanka, which has a luxury 5-star hotel, fine dining, entertainment, shops, and especially the casino. And this one is the first casino that has been built in Sri Lanka. Now they have many more, but this one was the first one.
So the original brand City of Dreams is from Hong Kong and Macau, and the owner is the Ho family, which is a Chinese family, and they're the one that they've built Macau. The entire strip of Macau, the entire casino industry of Macau is built by the Ho family, by the father, and the son is the owner of the City of Dreams. When I was in Macau a few months ago, last year, I made a video where I explained a bit about the Ho family because it's an interesting story, especially the father. It's an interesting character.
Even though it's a Chinese brand and project, the actual owner of the land and of the building, it's a Sri Lankan company, which is called John Keel's Holdings, JKH. As soon as I went inside, I met a really nice guy, and then we spent the entire time together.
Wow, man, this is awesome. So I met Darius here.
Hello, hi.
A very nice man from Sri Lanka, from Australia, visiting Sri Lanka.
That's right, yes.
And we are exploring the City of Dreams together. And this place is mind-blowing.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing, so stunning.
Yeah,
A different side of luxury.
yeah.
Sure.
Dario is one of those guys with a very positive and contagious energy, and so we started to explore the entire building together. The swimming pools, all the restaurants, the cafes, the bars. There are also a lot of beautiful art exhibitions inside. And then in one of the Indian restaurants, we also saw a very unique situation.
Not Indian.
Not Indian. Yes. So all your nugs, your butter chicken. That is the Chef Mukesh's the head chef.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
We had our chairman and a general manager and some people as well.
So the one that they just left.
Yes. Yes.
And they were from India or?
They're from India.
From India.
Straight from India.
Right.
Yes.
So this private dining area, it's outside of the building. It's like kind of hanging. And they just had a private lunch with the general manager, all the investors, and also the monks coming from India. We just met them by accident.
What they've built here, it's very impressive. Something like this in China or Macau or Singapore or Bangkok or Kuala Lumpur, it would be kind of normal, nothing exceptional, but because they have built it in Sri Lanka, this is really modern and super luxurious. To be honest, I'm really happy that Colombo, the capital of Sri Lanka, is starting to get this kind of modern buildings and is developing so much, because for so many years has been left behind compared to other capitals around the world. Regarding the casinos, I'm not so sure about it, because as I said, has a lot of negative consequences. But now, because I was with Dario and we were having so much fun and there was such a great energy, we decided to go downstairs and visit the casino. And
So me and Darius, we went in the casino and we won.
Yeah, big time. Roulette, guys.
Yeah. So I gambled like 6,000, I won 12,000. You won?
I won 4,000 extra.
4,000. So we are living as a winner.
Yeah. It's good to leave a winner.
The casino was very quiet compared to the one in Macau, because I was there a few months ago, and man, in Macau the gaming room is like packed with Chinese people and they like to gamble a lot of money. Here there were also mostly Chinese people, but it was very quiet, like really empty. But it's good that we double our money. At the beginning I was losing almost all my money, and then I started to play a bit aggressive and I was very lucky. It's pure luck, and I don't advise to gamble with casino because most of the time you lose money. Now I would like to check out this shopping mall, which they say is the most luxurious and the biggest shopping mall of Colombo. It's called Galle Face Green.
The One Galle Face is basically a large development right in front of the beach, and it includes the One Galle Face Mall, which is the largest shopping mall in Sri Lanka, and it's actually pretty big with international brands, restaurants, entertainment, etc. Then you also have the luxury residences, so you have high-end apartments overlooking the Indian Ocean, and you also have office space. So as you can see, everything here is very near each other. It's all in the same district. You have the City of Dreams, and then you just cross the street and you have the One Galle Face Mall, and all around here you have a bunch of 5-star hotels, and also the port city Colombo that are developing now is just a few minutes away, so everything is in this area. And here it's very nice because during sunset time, all the locals, they come to the beach just to hang out, to walk around. There is really a beautiful atmosphere here during sunset, and it also gets quite busy. But for this video, we have one more destination that I want to show you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
We are on YouTube now.
YouTube. Okay.
So yeah, one more building and then we end the video.
While we head to our final destination, I have a question for you. After everything that you have seen in this video and after all the explanations, do you think all of this Chinese involvement is good for Sri Lanka or not? I'm really curious to read your opinion. And I also have another question actually. The decision that Sri Lanka made to become one of the most important gambling capitals of the world, do you think is good for the country and for the people or not? Because as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of benefits. For example, that will bring a lot of money, it will create a lot of jobs, it will also attract a lot of people and tourists, but at the same time can also ruin the vibe of the city, it can ruin the Sri Lankan culture, it can also create a big addiction among the population, and it can also ruin a lot of people financially. So let me know your thoughts down below.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
So guys, I took a motorbike taxi all the way here just to show you this tower. This is the real commitment to this video, you know. It's called Altair Tower, and it's also known as the Leaning Tower. It's very famous here in Colombo because the architect and the designer, his name is Moshe Safdie, and he's the same designer that made the Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. So Colombo and Singapore, they have a lot of connections, you know. On the ground floor of the Altair Tower, you have a lot of Chinese brands of electric cars. Omoda, Jaeku. Electric vehicles are also taking over here in Sri Lanka. And I want to show you this tower because the design is very unique. It's like a leaning tower, so the architecture is very, very unique. But also because it's a commercial and residential building, and some of the richest people of Colombo, they have apartments here because it's super expensive, very high-end, and also you have an amazing view of the ocean and of Colombo. So that's another important piece of the rich and modern side of Colombo. Now I'm gonna really end up the video here, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.